Interesting peppers tonight. So it doesn't quite look like it, and I confirmed with the grower that it is an off pheno. This is the Enchanter pepper, not to be confused with the Enchantment hybrid pepper, which is a ornamental type pepper that's like 1 to 3,000 on the Scoville scale. So I wasn't sure 100%, right? And I'm still a little bit off because this looks almost identical to the Enchantment pepper, where it's just a very smooth walled ornamental type looking pepper. I have another one here that we may review as well that has a few little bumps and divots on it, which is leaning more towards the Enchanter. Now, the Enchanter pepper is something that was created by Kevin Bane by crossing a Carolina Reaper and a Moruga Scorpion. And the ones of those that I've seen, I've never had one before, but the ones of those that I've seen are super gnarly looking, right? Lots of dimples, lots of pimples, just gnarly looking peppers compared to like what I'm seeing here, right? So I reached out to the grower, again, Gary Smith. Thank you, brother, from Lone Star Mastiff Farms, just because I wanted to confirm with him, because he grows, I think this season, this again is late winter season pods from his 2024 grow. Now, he does grow 350, 360 varieties, something like that, right? So he does have milds, some hots, all the way up into the super hot. So I just wanted to confirm. It was labeled the Enchanter, but I just wanted to confirm, right? Like make sure, I have the best knowledge possible for myself. And we're going to find out if I eat that and it's only 1 to 300 or 1 to 3,000 on the Scoville scale. I should be able to tell, right? If it's in that ballpark as opposed to a mil plus super hot, right? But a Kevin Bane creation, cool pepper. I'm excited to try it, But Gary Smith, the Lone Star, where this came from, he did say, yeah, they seem to be off pheno. I think this might be the first season he was growing these, but he said he got the seeds from the creator Kevin Bane himself. So let's try it. Yeah, it's super hot flavor. That's hot. So we're working with the Enchanter. There's just no mistaking it. It's that immediate chinense red pod flavor and taste. It doesn't look, crazy. Yeah, there's no doubt. I can already feel it in the back of the throat. The gums are already kind of no, not that I didn't trust Gary, but I would know right away. If this is less hot than a Serrano. This is night and day hotter than a Serrano, right? It's crazy how for the birds. So it is fruity, but there's also more than an underlying floralness. There's more than that, right? Like it's popping up pretty floral as well. Here's another one. Take a little look inside there. Again, not much of a placenta, very small. And again, as you can see from this pheno here, very smooth walled, but you can just see right on the outer parts here on this particular pepper, it's not quite as smooth as the last one. That's hot. That's a good pepper. Okay. Like I was saying, it's not that I didn't trust Gary, and by me saying, well, I'll know by taking a bite of it if it's jalapeno level heat or super hot level heat, right? It just, when I was unfamiliar with this pepper, so I wanted to look it up, and the first things that were coming up was that ornamental enchantment type pepper, and they look just like these smooth walled ornamental type. I thought maybe that's it, you know, maybe it's going to be low heat. And scrolling down, looking a little deeper, I come across Kevin Bane, and there you have it. And then I looked at pictures of those peppers. They just didn't look like these. And so since I had time on my hands and I wasn't going to eat this pepper till today anyways, I figured, let me just reach out to Gary and ask what he knows about it. So I'm glad I did. I mean, it's good to have that information for my videos. You know, I like to talk about where the pepper originates, where it came from, what it was crossed from, what the parents are, and then get into the heat for me, the taste, those things, right? Let's go ahead and eat this second one. And it is a fairly thick walled pepper, which I prefer. I really like. The heat on that first one was just starting to kind of taper off a little bit, but it got my nose running. That started during that first pepper. I don't get much of a smell off of this one. Here's the other thing. Nose is running pretty good now, but I guess I kind of lied to myself even in the intro to this video, because I took a picture for the thumbnail and for my Facebook and Instagram, and just I take pictures of all new peppers, just so I have them as a record for me, and different things. But I cut this one open before taking the picture, and obviously before recording the video. And as soon as I cut into it, that Chinense kind of smell did come off of it. I'm not getting that straight from here, but I do remember that when I cut the pepper, and I knew right then it wasn't going to be that enchantment pepper, right? It's a good pepper. A little too far over on the floral side for me to really enjoy it, but I haven't had a good super hot fresh pepper burn in a week maybe. I've just been working a lot, and I've cut some ghost peppers up in my food and some different things, but so well, I just said that it is enjoyable for me. If I was a grower, that probably wouldn't be one that I would grow. Well, I mean, it is packing a nice punch. It is hot. And they are cool looking peppers, at least even an off pheno like that. Really cool pepper. I just don't, I mean, there's some throat burn going on. It's like at the top of my throat. Right when you, if you look in your mouth, right where it's going back, it's right up there. Feel it on the roof of the mouth. That gum burn I had early on in this review kind of tapered off. It's really just the roof of the mouth, a little bit under the tongue, and the top of the throat. Is generating a good amount of saliva, so I keep swallowing back. Well, it feels like a lot of heat and a lot of capsaicin, but saliva glands are producing pretty good. Nose is running. The second pepper in the heat hasn't come down yet. At least not all the way. There we go. Excuse me. Pepper burps. Yeah, it really hasn't come down too much yet, but it doesn't feel like it's getting any hotter either. I think we've plateaued. But as per the usual, it's got me breathing in pretty heavy. You know, the floralness hasn't really stuck around a whole lot either on the palate or in the mouth. So that's nice. Ooh, we might have a teardrop. Is that what that is right there? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Yep, tear. We got one tear flowed. So, about 2 or 3 minutes in this video ago, I was getting ready to say that I think it was just about ghost pepper level heat. But I'm glad I didn't say that then. It's hotter than that. It is. It feels, I mean, it's been a while since I've had a tear like that. So, from just 2 peppers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not much hotter than a ghost pepper, but it's probably 1.3, 1.4 range. I would think that seems about right for me, what I would think. Could be a little bit less, and my tolerance is just dipped a little bit, and that's possible as well. My lips are on fire now because I keep licking them. That happens to me every time. It's just a nervous habit or just a habit of mine when I eat peppers. It's not like I don't walk around all day at work and shit like, you know what I mean? I don't do that. But it's just when I eat peppers, I tend to lick my lips a lot. And the way I eat my peppers, you know, I've taken a lot of bites of them, a lot of little bites, things of that nature, I get a lot of capsaicin on my lips. I actually enjoy the lip burn. I know a lot of people don't like it. I kind of like it. Yeah, good, good pepper. I was talking shit a little bit when I said if I was a grower, I wouldn't grow it. I might go back on that now. I don't know. It was pretty good. Gave me a nice rush, a nice burn. It's one of those low-end super hots, though. It's not panic level. It wasn't anywhere crazy. But it's that phenotype there, whatever that, pheno is of that pepper, is deceptive. Because by just looking at that, I would not have thought that it was going to be quite that hot. Now, the other phenos I've seen of this particular pepper, in particular really only on Kevin Bane's website, that I would be, that would be one that I would be buckling up for, by just looking at it. Anyways, long video. I'm going to cut it. I appreciate all you guys being here with me. I'm just blabbing because I'm excited to have some peppers right now. And I've needed this. I've been working so much, and I was sick over the weekend. I woke up Friday, just wasn't feeling it. Was down and out. I had 2 basketball games that night. Got evaluated and watched and seen during that game. Came out all right, but I just wasn't myself. Wasn't feeling good. Saturday, not feeling it. The pods showed up on Saturday. Yes, Sunday wasn't feeling it. So I missed a few days in here of getting some pods in. But anyway, stop blabbing. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here.